Hi, Sean Kelly here from Vancouver, BC, and I want to share with you about how and why to get really happy right now, what the benefits are of being in that high vibration, in that positive state, and why so many people talk about that, the benefits of moving through your emotions, or the benefits of staying in a high vibration, or why happier people are 30% more productive in every measurable category, and all those things. And I feel like the reason behind that has to do with a spiritual base. So if you can follow me along with this one with an open mind, then we can we can hopefully get some clarity about how and why to be really happy right now. So the why is because we are humans. We have bodies. That's obvious. But my understanding is that we are also a part of a bigger whole. We're part of a bigger essence that is our non-physical self. That is the part of us that we reconnect with when we die, the part of us that we are in communication with when some people are either channeling, or when they're talking to people that are passed over, or any of those kinds of things, or psychics, and they're just tapping into that larger non-physical energy source. And that source is us. That source is our higher self. It's our deepest self. And it knows exactly what we want because it's been with us through all of our lifetimes, through the millennia, through all of creation, through everything. It's intimately, it is us. It is, we are a part of it. So it's intimately connected to our hearts and our minds and our knowing of who we are and what we want. And so as we're born into this world, we come forth from this non-physical space, and we decide to come here. Every birth is a choice. Every death is a choice. Also, we can get into that later. And the reason for coming into this world, the purpose of life, the purpose of life is joy. The purpose of life is to have fun. The purpose of life is to be joyful. Is to come into a world where there are things that we like and things that we don't like, and get focused on the things that we like, and then feel that energy rush and move us towards those things. It's not getting to those things. It's not achieving the goal. It's the ride. It's the fun. It's the journey. It's the process. And so the result of life is growth and expansion and movement forward, and it's always going to get more and more and more and bigger and bigger and better and better. That's the only way it can go. That's the only way it can grow. And everything that seems to be falling apart, or getting less than, or dying, is just making way for more and bigger and better. Just like in nature, a tree dies, but it gives birth to whole new forests. So the essence of life is freedom, and we want that freedom. We want that connection. And freedom can only come when we are in alignment with our true self, when we are in the moment of right now feeling clear and happy. Because anytime that we're feeling unhappy or unclear, or in any way not satisfied or not fully whole in ourselves, we're going to try and fill that gap. We're going to try and find things, buy things, do things, have sex, have relationships, eat, do anything that we can do to fill that feeling, because we know it's who we are. We're supposed to feel really, really happy, and when we don't, we know there's something wrong, and we know that it's not supposed to feel like that, and we really want to feel like that. So we find all of these things, from drugs and addictions and whatever it takes, to make ourselves feel happy in that moment. But the only lasting happiness comes from being able to consciously tune yourself, consciously create happiness from your mind, because then there's no exterior needs. It doesn't matter. The circumstances can change, the environments can change, everything can fall apart and be completely. We can just be left in a vacuum, and we can still find that essence of freedom, that essence of life inside of us. And of course, other things can bring us joy, can bring us happiness, but the pure essence of it is being able to focus and be clear and be in our center whenever we want, how we're in any area of our life, to be able to come into that center without needing to try and reach for other things. And it runs our life when we're not in that place, because we're just scrambling, looking for that feeling. And so look from this vantage point and look over here and think that's going to do it. And oh, if I get the right school, I'll be happy. Or if I get the right job, I'll be happy. Or if I make this much money, I'll be happy. Or if I find the right partner, I'll be happy. Or if I eat this food, I'll be happy. Or if I buy this thing, I'll be happy. But none of it is going to last. You can jump. If I go to this seminar, I'll be happy. If I watch this video, I'll be happy. You can jump, and keep looking. But the essence of life is freedom and having that choice to feel happy right now. And when it's dependent on a circumstance or something else, those tools are great. Everything that I've talked about is something that you can use to feel happy. I'm just advocating for a more dependable, more structurally sound base of happiness, so that all of those other things can be fun, joyful things that you do that are great, that are amazing, but you're not coming at them from this place of trying to fill something up. You're coming at them from this place of, I'm full, I'm exploding with energy, and I want to experience fun things. I want to go and play. It's such a different energy, and you know that because if you've ever been in a relationship where there's someone who is needy and someone who is detached, or someone who's just centered, you don't want that needy person around you. But if there's someone who's giving from their love, who's just pouring love onto you, you want that. Someone who's overflowing, that's attractive, that's exciting. Someone who's just full and giving and sharing from that love, rather than someone who's feeling like they need you to fill themselves up. That is the most repulsive, not gross, but it's people want to push that away from themselves because they understand and they get at a very deep spiritual level that is the opposite energy that they're wanting to attract, and that's also not empowering to that person who might be in that needing place to fulfill that need through them. You want them to find their own path, their own happiness. So this is all about how to create that happiness. And one more thing, the happiness that we feel when we are born, we have experiences, and every step of the way our soul is connecting with us and is learning with us, through us. What do we like? What do we not like? We come into this world with, say, general intentions. Maybe I want to uplift others, I want to teach others, or whatever it might be, whatever the essence of your plan on this earth might be. It might be, I want to have a really crazy, contrasting, like full of explosions and dynamic experiences life because that's what I want, or whatever it is. It doesn't matter. We come forth with some sort of idea of who we are and what we want from this lifetime, and all along the way our soul is kind of keeping track and earmarking and bookmarking all of the good experiences that we've had and everything that we like and everything that we don't like, and creating this energy, creating this, it's like a, I don't know how to explain it in the computer term, but it's like the internet. It's this vast knowledge, but it's specific to you. It's exactly what you want. It's all of the things that make you feel happy, that make you feel good. And if this isn't resonating with you, it's okay. You can turn it off. If you want more information about this kind of stuff, it's Abraham Hicks is sort of the base for a lot of these teachings and a lot of this information, and really beautiful. So our soul is communicating with us, and if we were to come into this world and just have no sense of who we are and what we wanted, there's so many ways we could go. There's so many choices. It feels kind of like we could get lost very easily. So how it works is this soul talks to us through our emotions, and through our life we've created this sort of tapestry of all of the things that we want in our life and all of the essences, all the things. And our soul, whenever we're in alignment with that emotionally, whenever we're moving towards those experiences, our soul gives us this kind of hot and cold game where when we're moving towards things that we like, or when we're feeling things that match what we want, it'll make us feel happy. And when we're feeling things and moving towards things that we don't want, it'll make us feel less than happy or sad or upset, and goes all the way down the spectrum. And it's kind of like the further you move away from it, the worse the emotion gets. And the further you move towards it, the better the emotion gets. And so the best emotions of like peace and love and satisfaction and joy and exuberance and clarity and just calm and like, yes, I know where I'm going, this is exactly what I want. That feeling means that you're just right on tune with something. And the feelings of like depression and disdain and anger and angst and not sure what you want and moving this and that and not clarity, that means that you're just in that moment not in alignment with what you want. And it's okay. You can always move yourself up. So in the next video, we're going to talk about ways to quickly shift any negative emotion back to center, and then how to build on top of that the different areas of your life, how to tune yourself to those basic frequencies of what you want. So tuning yourself to the ideal frequency for your health, for your abundance, for your relationships. And I will talk to you soon. That's it for now.